Hey, what up everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you. I am pumped. I am all kinds of fired up. I had an awesome day yesterday, but honestly I will tell you that at 10 a.m. my day was capped. It could not get any better than what happened at 10 o'clock because the rest of the time at the gym dragged on. That my whole day at work dragged on. It was a bad day for the reason of basically I didn't have anything left in the tank because the only thing that I cared about was NXT. NXT is going to be coming to Sacramento, California. It's going to be part of a music festival that's coming here in 2015, part of October, and I think this is a really cool idea that basically NXT is doing. Basically Triple H running this company as if it's its own freestanding company. I know that people will throw eggs at it basically because they think that NXT is its got an unlimited budget. Basically because of the fact that it's backed by Vince McMahon. They can buy in the best stars. Seeing how Samoa Joe just came in within the last few years. Kevin Steen was taken from Ring of Honor, and Sami Zayn came from Ring of Honor, and basically they've gutted all of the independents. They've even taken guys from overseas that were really good, and brought them in to be part of WWE. But I'm really pumped to see the superstars of tomorrow, and I think this is a really cool idea. The music festival is called Aftershock. It's going to be held at Gibson's Ranch. I've been to a music concert here before. It was called Country in the Park. I think it was like in 2006. It might even have been like 2007. It was a long damn time ago, is all I can remember. And I don't know how they're going to do this. I know that I've read, people talking about this on Twitter. This is a show that they've been putting on for the last few years. I guess this is a new venue for where it's going to be. But there's a ton of bands. I was able to get in early. I bought on the pre-sale. They sold 1,000 tickets at $80. They sold 2,000 tickets at $90, and then they sold 3,000 tickets. I guess at $100 before then going to $120, and then if they sell that many, then they'll go to the next step, which is $130. But for 2 days to go see 2 wrestling shows to see $80, that's really good. I will honestly tell you that I know a few of the names of the bands that are on this card for this show, but it does not matter to me. There's some people that say that Slipknot, Shinedown, Marilyn Manson, Breaking Benjamin, Seether, Bring Me the Horizon. I've heard of the Deftones. I've heard of Jane's Addiction. I've heard of Stone Temple Pilots, Faith No More, All Time Low. I've got no care. I mean, honestly, I will be hanging out wherever NXT is going to be. I'm hopefully thinking that it's going to be a lot like what it was at the Arnold Classic. I'll treat this like Access if I have to, and just meet NXT superstars all day long, and I will walk out of there thinking that I got $1 million worth. I did notice that they did release, it's not really a promotional picture, but for the thing that NXT put out saying that they're going to be part of the Aftershock, it's just basically a picture of Finn Balor, Charlotte, and Sasha Banks. Maybe that's being how a lot of the people are getting brought up. Kevin Owens is going to be making his pay-per-view debut for WWE. You got to think that he's got to be, no look back from there. With his match against John Cena, maybe he has a series of matches. Maybe he drops the NXT Championship to Samoa Joe. Something like that. But honestly, I can tell you that I missed out on NXT coming to WrestleMania weekend, which was in Santa Clara, which is, is 3 hours away from where I am. To have them come back here so soon, I'm very grateful. But I can honestly say that what Triple H is doing here is very smart. He's been running these smaller venues when he does these NXT shows, so it's almost like he'd rather turn people away than have these half-empty arenas that really makes them look bad because they weren't able to sell out. Here, I don't know the specifics about what's going on with the deal to bring them to this music festival, but you got to think that they're not having to pay to have their setup here. They're not having to rent a building. More than likely, they struck a deal with music venue to actually be a part of the concert, where they have a place to set up their ring. They're probably even getting paid to be there. They'll have to, pay the person to drive and set the truck up. They'll have to pay the wrestlers to fly in and everything like that. And I'm sure they may not have even gotten a budget to bring these people in, because if you look at the posters for the concert, NXT, it might be on the bottom, but their name is almost as big as the headlines of the bands that are be there. I can tell you that honestly, I would not have attended this music festival if it wasn't for NXT being there. And more than likely, there's other wrestling fans that are going to be out there. I saw people on Twitter from all over California buying tickets to come to this show. I thought it's a steal. Like I said, $80 to attend this 2-day concert, which is $40 a day to watch NXT. It seems like it's going to be general admission, first come, first serve. I'm pumped. I really want to go to this, and I'm really excited to see NXT. I've had this hole in my heart about missing the NXT show WrestleMania weekend, but I knew that there was going to be next year at WrestleMania weekend. I knew that there'd be another time I get to see him. I just didn't know that it was going to be this soon. But I'm all fired up, and 2 sweets to everybody. Thank you very much, Triple H, and anybody who's bringing NXT to Sacramento, because I'm excited.